not doubt the government's resolve. Do not doubt that we are going to see this thing through.
If you've done nothing wrong, you have nothing to fear. If you've done nothing wrong, you have nothing to fear. If you've done nothing wrong, you have nothing to fear. We are the government. We decide what's best for you. Dear Queensland, your sat-nav's out of date. You followed the wrong road and now we're turning into a police state. Legislating democratic disruption, two-party system, double the corruption. Privatising while facilitating corporate greed. Funding cuts for any NGO that disagree. Out with the old and in with your friends is fine. I'll hire your son and you hire mine. This is Queensland, where no man is carried. We like our blacks in jail and our gays unmarried. If you protest, we'll lock you away. You have the freedom to do what we say, but you can't trust the LNP. Mate, you don't trust the LNP.
Our democracy's come to this, where people think that they can say and do anything to try and win an election.
Everyone's getting needier, greedier. We are trashing the environment, but the mainstream media's like, no worries mate, it's good for the economy. The Courier Mail ain't the paper that it used to be when rich white men get to set the agenda. Free speech don't mean much for the rest of us. I know you're not evil, you think you're doing the right thing, but it's frightening, disheartening how shit you are at listening. This is Queensland, we don't allow bitching. We like our kids Christian and our women in kitchens. Immigrants on welfare are lazy slobs, but if they find employment, well they took our jobs. Leaders of Queensland, you give the homeless grief, and you're dumping half a mountain on the barrier reef. You close hospitals and open casinos, that's where the green goes. I always knew you were trouble, and now the pot's overflowing. Are you power hungry or just plain stupid? Either way, we won't water the weeds you're sowing, cause you can't trust the LNP. Mate, you don't trust the LNP. I'm just an average guy, but when the lib schemers hear this, they'll swat me like a fly. If I don't comply, send the cops in to tase me. Question the system, they'll label you crazy. If you don't believe this is history repeating, then Google corruption and Joe Bjelke-Peterson. They changed campaign finance rules to make it harder for the minor parties running, while warehousing criminals like tools in Bunnings. Locking kids up, pop that bubble, locking kids up. While legal aid is underfunded, locking kids up. Even though it causes more trouble, it's all part of the incarceration business model. Done nothing wrong, nothing to fear. That's what the Nazis told the Jews. And yeah, I know Campbell Newman's nothing like Hitler, but his propaganda sounds eerily familiar. This is Queensland. You better dress formal, for we'll strip search anyone who doesn't look normal. The poor get poorer while we're whining and dining, lining pockets with profits from unsustainable mining, short-sighted. And now the pot is overflowing. Are you power hungry or just plain stupid? Either way, we won't water the weeds you're sowing, cause you can't trust the LNP. Mate, you don't trust the LNP. You can't trust the LNP. Mate, you don't trust the LNP. Wake up, Queensland. Smell the cat shit in your cereal. This disease stinks like it's venereal. No one thinks for themselves, there's no critical inquiry. Distracted by the bright lights of river fire, we swallow propaganda and say thanks for the medicine. Swallow propaganda and don't ask questions. We swallow propaganda, and we will get what we deserve.